Hello, dear friend, whomever you might be. Welcome. Welcome. I have a very specific question I'd like to ask you. Do you struggle with taking action steps, even simple action steps to get tasks done, to get a task done? Over the past weeks and month, I've been contemplating what would be the best video to share with you, whomever you might be. And I've been observing many people struggling to get tasks done. The moaning, the groaning, excuse me, the hesitating, tasks not completed, tasks not even started. That's the primary reason for observing, reading, studying, Creating by Robert Fritz, specifically The Path of Least Resistance, Robert's first book. Then Creating, the method for creating, and my favorite book, Your Life as Art. So how can I bring this more to the front, that understanding the creative process is for everybody, including you? Do you sense that struggle? Do you sense leaving off on things, not completing tasks, not attacking tasks, not taking action steps? I recently, today actually, and that's why I'm sharing this video, it's always best when strike when the iron's hot. And the video by Angela Fehr, Watercolor Mastery, has inspired me to bring to you, the best way I can, her seminar. Now I myself, looking back on my life, when I was in my late teens, early 20s, I was a professional auto body painter, mechanic. Professional Body Works. And looking back on that, I understand why even though I was painting at a very high level, even though I was creating at a very high level, yet there was that misunderstanding, that non-understanding of the creative process, which caused me to hesitate. And that's why I'm sharing with you. Even Angela Fehr, in her Watercolor Mastery, reveals how she too struggles to create. So specifically, for Angela and her watercolor, I've been receiving her newsletters for quite some time. Not yet painting, but yet just her understanding of the creative process. I always enjoy reading and viewing what Angela has to share. So, starts at 15 minutes, 20 seconds. Watercolor mastery is not knowing everything about watercolor. That's at the heart of the creative process, this not knowing. We become more and more comfortable. There's no guarantee. And to be a creator, we have to become more and more comfortable with that. At 16 minutes and 3 seconds, watercolor mastery is not certainty regarding your path as an artist. So once again, Robert Fritz's first book, The Path of Least Resistance. We can become more aware of this path for creating. She continues on, you will not always know what you are doing all the time. In fact, when I started painting, I still think I have no idea how to paint this. So that unknowingness, even after all these years of her painting, that's still where I start. And it's just funny how that has never really changed. So again, she's a great creator. She participates in helping others to learn how to create, how to do watercolor. Yet, how that has never really changed. And that's still where I start, and it's just funny. Well, it's not funny to many people because that struggle keeps them from creating. How that has never really changed. I've just gotten more comfortable with that feeling of uncertainty. Do you think if Angela read these books, The Path of Least Resistance, Creating, and Your Life as Art, do you think she would be even more comfortable with that uncertainty? I'm sure she would, because I am, and you would be too. So I, to you, dear friend, whomever you might be, that's the primary reason to learn, practice, and master. She has watercolor mastery. Within all levels of mastery, whatever you are trying to achieve, It's understanding the creative process that helps us to take away that uncertainty. There's always going to be in the creative process, there's always going to be a certain level of uncertainty. But the more we understand the methodology, Robert Fritz brings in, it's not a formula, it's a form. Formula, 1 plus 2 equals 3, ABC. It's not a formula, it's a form. The creative process is a form. I hope you visit Angela's site, Angela Fehr, F-E-H-R, angelafehr.com, or Google Angela Fehr. I hope you choose to pick up 1, 2, or 3 of these books, especially if you're hesitating to take action steps, especially if you're not taking action steps. Oh, an action step. Like, share, comment, so others can also enjoy learning about creating, a method for creating. Thank you very much for participating. I hope this helps to lift the burden off your shoulders so you're able to move a little bit quicker to master whatever you're trying to master.